Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are doing well as Facebook is calibrating and numericating and all that aiding. I want to welcome you all to another broadcast. I seem very mellow. Let me pep up my speech. Early this Sunday morning, I want to welcome you all. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome you all to another live broadcast. As you are coming in, guys, go ahead and say hey. Tell me where you're from if we've never met, or tell me where you're watching from, because I want to meet new people. Hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the hearts. And for those of you who do not know, my name is Chary. I am a personal stylist. I am a style educator. I'm passionate about people having senses of style. And I am also your new style BFF. So if you want to learn how to look better and feel better, I am your girl. Hey, Shantae, thank you so much for joining me, love. And understand, oh, Shantae, we got to meet up. I still owe you a consultation. I still owe you. Javon, hey, thank you for joining me. And early this Sunday morning, I want to talk about ways to rejuvenate your style. Ooh, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Black tea, brown sugar. I am going to have to look that up. Shelbyville, Tennessee. You know what? Listen, I drove through Tennessee one time. Can't do it. Those mountains. Oof. I was driving with my husband. He's right here beside me. You remember them Tennessee mountains?
Oh, yeah, at night.
At night. We had nerves.
During the day.
I know they're gorgeous, but they're so scary. But it was absolutely gorgeous there. Nothing like it. But I'm also going to have to look up Black Sea Brown Sugar Network. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining me where you are and giving me a few minutes. No, I'm definitely the longest state to drive. Yes, Tennessee is the longest state to drive through. And no, I'm definitely not single. I'm definitely married. My husband's right here. I would show you him on camera, but he still got his skull cap on. I don't want to embarrass him. I know. Listen, I thought it was a smart idea to drive from Georgia to Chicago, like Macon, Georgia to Chicago. When I moved, Tennessee was like half the trip. I swear, it was like half the trip. Yeah, so never again. Okay, so we're here to talk about style. We're here to talk about how to rejuvenate your style. For those of you who do not know, my name is Chary. I am a personal stylist and your new style BFF. I take folks from frumpy and frustrated to fly and fabulous. I also take women working in the corporate arenas, in the corporate arena and professional industries. I teach them that the fabulous life never takes a break, so the fabulous life is the corporate life. And as you're climbing up that corporate ladder, and as you are going and navigating through professional industries, understand that you can do so on your terms, which are very fabulous. My background is actually in classical music, so I understand navigating industries with these unsaid, unwritten, like dress codes that you have to adhere to and still show your personality. So I know that all too well, and how to do it successfully on my terms. And so if that is you, hey Simone, hey honey, thank you for joining me. If that is you, if you want to look better and feel better while doing it, I am your girl. And so we're talking about 10 style hacks. I wrote them down, y'all. I scribbled them down. Okay, so let's go. As you are going into the fall season, because fall is right around the corner, Tara, thank you so much for joining me. As you are going into the fall season, one of the most common things to wear is a button-up blouse with a sweater underneath, above, on top of. So wearing a button-up, hey honey, I hope you're having a good morning. I have not forgot about your dresses. They're coming. And so what you will do is you wear a button-up with a sweater on top. It's very cute. It's very chic. It's like the preppy aesthetic. But some people don't like it because it seems a little bulky. Sometimes you have like larger button ups, and so you see the buttons poke through. So my first Javon. Listen, I have a friend named Simone. She'll help me block you. Come on, bruh. Get it together. So the first hack that you have is to basically wear a tank top between those two layers. So you're going to put up a button-up shirt. That's right. You're going to put up a button-up shirt, then you're going to wear a tank top, then on top of that, you're going to wear the sweater. What this will do is cut down on the bulk. You won't see the buttons poking through. It won't stretch out your sweater, and it'll provide you with a little more warmth, with a little more layers without actually seeing the layers. And so I think this is a very, very helpful thing if you are in cooler temperatures and you want to stay warm, you want to be cute, but you don't want to do too much. Just simply wear your button up, wear a tank top on top of that, and then put on your sweater. Instant chic. Number 2, knot your belts instead of pulling them through the loops. So if you know you're wearing belts because you like to wear colored belts, and you know it's not really for holding up your pants. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts, honey. If you are wearing belts, just as a fashion staple, or if you have a defined waist. Now, this does not count for if you do not have a defined waist. Okay. Now I have another hack for you if those of you who do not have defined waist, or if you have a larger tummy area. We're going to get to that. Felita, thank you so much for joining. Sunshine Morgan, hey, thank you for joining. And I hope you guys invite people out there and to share this broadcast, because I have a few tips that'll help everybody. But go ahead and invite friends and family. Go ahead and like, love, and share this. I do appreciate it. So if you are wearing belts, and this is for people with defined waist. Now, if you're wearing belts and you're wearing it at the waist to kind of cinch your waist, go ahead and tie the buckle into like a little faux knot into a bow, because this will provide you with just a little more pizzazz, a little more spice into your everyday wear. So many people are trying to look for different ways to wear their belts and to wear their accessories, and that is one particular way that I do myself. I find it to be very cute. People are like, that's a little different. I never thought of that. And it makes you kind of want to be proud of wearing your belts. We just kind of throw on belts and don't even think about it. You're actually putting thought into the clothes that you wear. That's the key, y'all. Not just putting on something just to put it on for no reason. You're actually putting thought into it, because if you think enough of yourself, you're going to show enough of yourself in the light that you want to show it. That's what style is, an extension of your personality. So, number 3, invest in double-sided hem tape. Now, y'all, I'm a believer in double-sided hem tape because it's going to do a number of things for you. One, if you are hey Stephanie, thank you so much for joining me. If you are a shorter girl, or what I like to say, kind of like, vertically challenged, that's the way I put it. If you are vertically challenged and you're always looking for skirts that actually fit you, what you can do instead of passing over those skirts, just buy double-sided hem tape. Hey Celestine, thank you so much for joining me. I saw a few names that popped on up. Thank you for the hearts, love, and thank you guys in advance for all the likes, loves, and shares that you're going to give me. I do appreciate it. But double-sided hem tape, this is how it works. So it has adhesive on both sides. So you're going to take the adhesive part off of one side, put it on the fabric, and then you're going to fold the fabric over on itself and take off the other side of the adhesive. It's very simple. It's very easy. They have those for, hey Celestine, they have them for no heat so that you don't have to add like an iron to them. That's the more permanent stuff. But it also helps you, hey, thank you for joining me. Celestine, I hope you're doing good this morning. Hey Stephanie, thank you guys for joining me. And so double-sided hem tape, like that is going to save you. You can also play with hems. So we just got out of summer, right y'all? And so you got a lot of maxi skirts, you got a lot of maxi dresses, and you're thinking about putting them away. Well, a few hacks on this list are going to allow you to use those spaghetti strap dresses and those maxi dresses. One of the ways is this double-sided hem tape. You just simply take the hem up for a cooler weather if you want to wear leggings underneath, or you can do this to your jeans if you want to kind of cuff your jeans and wear them a different way that day. Kind of do the boyfriend jean look. Double-sided hem tape are going to make sure that they stay in place. And as you guys are joining me, thank you so much. I am Chary, your new style BFF, and I am here to make sure that you not only look better, but feel better. And so I have a few hacks that will allow you to rejuvenate your style. And again, double-sided hem tape. I actually do not have any. I ran out. But for my vertically challenged girls, that is something that you can use so that if you have a skirt that is too long, shorten it up. Or if you have a skirt that's a maxi skirt, just kind of fold it underneath. Yes, the tape is removable. Here's the thing. There are different types of self-adhesive tape. I should probably post about this later today, and I will. So a lot of the tape is removable. It's specially made to adhere to fabric, but not to skin. It's not like the conventional types of tape. And so it's going to be a little thicker. It's going to be a gel. You just simply peel it off. And most of them are not supposed to be like more permanent or semi-permanent, so it won't leave the residue or adhesive. If it does, you just make a little warm soapy water, it'll take it right off. It's kind of like those 3M strips. It's 3M strips for your clothes. Look at that. See how I did that? So you can find this at Walmart, you can find this at fabric stores, on Amazon. Thank you, Amazon Prime. You can find this on Amazon. You can find it on eBay. I'll post my top picks for you guys sooner than later. Maybe I'll put that on the blog. Thank you for that question, Simone. I appreciate that. Thank you for the like, honey. And so invest in double-sided hem tape. And it's affordable. I think the average cost is anywhere from like $3 to maybe $12. But when it comes to being able to wear more skirts, many different ways, you can turn that maxi skirt or dress into a bubble hem skirt or dress, into an A-line. You know, it's just about playing with proportions, and double-sided hem tape will allow you to do that. Okay, number 4. So we're going back to this button up. You know, guys, I'm all about the button up. I'm just obsessed with it right now, as you can tell. So if you have those spaghetti strap dresses and you have those spaghetti strap tunics from summer, because it was a little warm. Nicole, thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and wear that button up underneath. So many times we get stuck. Hey, honey, hope you're enjoying your morning. So many times we get stuck into these static senses of seasons. Oh, it's summer, so I'm going to wear this, but it's fall, so I got to put my summer stuff away and wear fall. Layer, honey. It's all about layers. It's all about accessories. I mean, if you can figure out layering and you can figure out accessories, you pretty much have like 90% of it figured out. The other part is like fit. So if you have some spaghetti strap dresses and you're thinking about putting them away because fall is right around the corner, it's going to start to get a little cooler for some of us. Not really in Florida, but that's another story. Thank you for the love. And if you don't mind, go ahead and sharing this out, liking this, loving this, sharing this out with your friends, family, foes, frenemies, anybody and everybody, because everybody deserves to look cute. Wearing this underneath your spaghetti strap dresses is going to go ahead, of course, allow you to wear clothes that you normally wouldn't. It's going to bring versatility into your wardrobe, and it's kind of like a quirky, different look. People don't usually think of doing stuff like that, and so when you do that, it opens the possibilities of outfits that you can wear. It opens the possibility of clothing that you can wear. You don't have to put up your clothing because it's a different season. You wear your clothing because fabulous never takes a break. Remember, I said this at the beginning. Fabulous never takes a break, not even for the seasons. So you're fabulous with your fabulous spaghetti strap shirts, or maybe even you don't have straps. Maybe it's a tube dress. Maybe it's a strapless dress. Still wear that button up underneath. It's kind of a quirky way to look very cute, very simple, understated, but in a way that still has you looking like you cared. For lack of a better word, for lack of a better thought. Just understanding that it takes thought when you are getting your style together, and thinking more and more, not about only the versatility of your clothes, but also thinking about the wearability no matter what the season is. We got to get out of, it's fall, so I got to put up my summer clothes. It's winter, got to put up my fall clothes. It's spring, I got to put up my winter clothes. You can wear your clothes all year round. As long as you know the versatility and the value of them, they will never be put away. Now, of course, having that wool peacoat in the middle of summer, That's an exception. Those are the exceptional things. But 90% of your wardrobe can be worn all year around. And some of these hacks are just showing you how to do that. So, if you have a button-up, wear it underneath your spaghetti strap dresses from the summer. Number 5, all those maxi dress lovers. I see a lot of women on my timeline who love maxi dresses in the summer. You don't have to put those away either. What you will simply do is knot them at the bottom. So you'll take them and you'll simply tie them in a knot. And that way it goes from a maxi dress to a longer tunic, a longer shirt. And this is really good for those of you who have larger bellies or for those of you who do not have defined waist. And so what I always say with larger bellies, you just wear longer shirts, you wear longer vests, you wear everything longer. Everything should be going past your hip. Because the shorter it is, the more attention it goes to the certain areas that you don't like to call attention to. And so if you don't want that highlight area to be as highlighted, just wear a longer maxi dress from the summer and simply tie it, I would say around the knee length, or if you want it just a little bit higher, but it should never go higher than your hip, and it maybe shouldn't go lower than like mid-calf. That way you have the availability to wear some leggings underneath. Maybe even you want to wear some jeans. Just kind of varying it up, playing with proportions, playing with hemlines, as we said before. It's going to bring some versatility into your wardrobe and allow you to not put away those summer clothes just yet. Deborah, thank you so much for joining me. Just talking about different ways you can rejuvenate your style. So, number 6. Take solid basics to a fab ensemble using simple color blocking method. Okay, so anybody out there, it's okay if you don't know. Good morning, Deborah. Thank you for joining me. So how many of you actually know what color blocking is? It's okay if you don't. It's just a fancy, smancy term for simply combining colors. But if you don't know what color blocking is, it is this. You take solid color pants, shirts, dresses, solid color clothings, and you take different solid colors and match them together. It's okay. So you're going to take those solid colors, different solid colors, and bring them together. So this is my remedy to make sure that if you have a bunch of solid colored clothes and you think that, oh my goodness, it's too basic, it's too boring. No. You just have to think outside the box. You just have to think outside of what your normal everyday wear is. So what you're going to do, this is a little color theory. Now, I don't want y'all to be afraid. This is very simple. So we know our primary colors, red, yellow, blue. And secondary colors are when you combine any of those three with white or different types of gray, all that stuff. So I'm going to give an example. To color block successfully and be right on the money every single time, you're going to take a secondary color. So I'm going to take orange. Orange is made out of what? Red and yellow. Those are the other two colors you wear with orange. So if you have an orange dress, yes, think way outside the box. So if you have an orange dress, wear a red cardigan and wear a yellow necklace. You'll always look put together. It'll always go together. You'll always be satisfied. Your eye and your mind will always be satisfied. Let's think out the box again. If you're wearing a green skirt, if I'm wearing a green skirt, I'm going to wear a blue top and maybe a yellow beret in my hair or something. It's about taking that secondary color and breaking it down. So the two colors that make it, you're just going to wear it with it. So purple, if I wear something purple, I can accessorize with red and blue. It's always going to work out. That's the simplest way to, yes, orange dress with red and yellow. That is simple color theory. That is simple color blocking, and that is a way that you can always make sure that you look okay. And it brings variety to those basic pieces. So you look at the basic pieces as, fundamental. Basic is not a bad word. Let's put that out there. Basic means fundamental. Basic means necessary. Basic means foundational. And so you cannot build upon anything without a solid foundation. And so those foundational pieces, those basic pieces, you now have a new way to wear them. Yes, break down those secondary colors. So, the oranges, you're going to wear with red and yellow. The purples, you're going to wear. Jen, thank you so much for joining me. You're going to wear with blue and red. It's about breaking down those secondary colors. Yes. And make sure you understand, guys, it's very, very simple. It's just about changing the way you look at clothes, changing the way that you feel about clothes, because you're in fact changing the way you look and feel about yourself. A strong sense of style starts with a strong sense of self. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know your worth, there's no way you can show your worth and double charge your worth. We don't just charge our worth, we double charge our worth. Because right now, as is, without any additions, without any subtractions. Hey Jen, thank you so much. I am a personal stylist. You know, I try. Thank you so much. But knowing that as is right now, you are more than enough. As is right now, without any subtractions, additions, changes, any weight loss, any weight gain, you are more than enough the way that you are right now. And yes, change the way that you look at clothes. Thank you so much, Deborah. Changing the way that you look at clothes. And Jen, just to make sure you know, I'm your new style BFF. I'm going to be here every day. I'm going to be your new style BFF every single day. So just make sure you come and you look at me and you get some style inspiration. Also with this list of style hacks. Hopefully you'll look and feel better just implementing just a few of these things in the upcoming week for yourself. And so I am a personal stylist. I am a style educator. I make sure that every woman that I come in contact with knows that she's absolutely fabulous and that she goes from frustrated and frumpy to fly and fabulous with the power of style, self-love, and confidence. So if you don't have any of that right now, no worries. Come watch me every single day, 9 a.m. and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Facebook to get the best in style and self-confidence. Now, where were we? Exactly. You are more than enough as is. So, where am I at? I think I put down 2 number 5s. Oops. So, we talked about color blocking, right? And so, number 7 will be, if you have an oversized vest, if you have an oversized jacket, this is for you ladies who have a defined waist. Now, we said if you do not have a defined waist and you have a larger belly, the key is wearing longer silhouettes. You have to wear longer shirts. You do not wear longer shirts or shorter shirts unless it's a longer skirt or a longer pair of pants. That's the key. Go longer if you have a tummy, because it usually means you don't have as much of a defined waist, but that's okay. Even if you do not have a defined waist, you are still beautiful. Your body is still lovely. We can still work with what you have. But for my ladies who do have a defined waist, so that'll be my hourglasses, that'll be my pears, that'll be, who else? I think those are the only 2. So, belts your oversized items. So if you have an oversized vest, if you have an oversized jacket, just put a belt at the waist. And again, you can tie it in a knot. You don't have to loop it around and do the basic, everyday type of mundane thing. Yes, go longer with the tummy. Thank you for transcribing this, Deborah. I really do appreciate it. And so what this will do, this will allow you to not only use more of your accessories, but think outside the box. You can also use a scarf to accentuate your waist. Just take a longer scarf, and instead of a belt, just use it as a belt. It's about the versatility. It's all about being a closet shopper. Thank you for that like, honey. Being a closet shopper. That means maximizing the minimal, understanding and strengthening your style, and always building up that confidence. I say this every so often, but I think it's time I say it again. You should understand that you have the potential to give 100% every single day. Now, 100% is not going to look the same from day to day. Maybe 100% today is only 70% of what it was yesterday. Thank you for the love. And if you don't mind, guys, go ahead and share this out with your friends, family, followers, frenemies, foes, whoever it is. Everyone deserves to look and feel prettier. So, when it comes to style, understanding that 100% is required. 100% isn't going to look the same. Maybe you only have 20% of what you had yesterday, and maybe you're going to have 200% of what you have tomorrow. But you have the ability right now to give 100%. It's going to look different. Maybe 100%, all you can give is 100%, and 100% today is just putting on some lipstick. Maybe tomorrow is put on a banging outfit, put on some lipstick, doing some skincare. It differs from day to day, but you still can give 100% because you are worth it. In case no one told you, you are in fact worth it. Yes, belt over oversized clothing, and you can do that with a scarf. You can do that with a conventional belt. You can do that with so many different things. Yes, 100% is required, so do it today. Thank you, Deborah. I really love this. Number 8, find a tailor and make besties. So many women, I do not understand. We can make a whole scope about this. Do not use tailors. Guys, use a tailor. Let me put it to you like this. When you go to a restaurant, when you go to a fast food place, don't you customize your meal? If they don't get that customization right, you are mad. Shoot, I know I'm mad. I know I'll get mad. Like, man, I wanted it this way. I don't want it that way. I want it a particular way. You will customize a burger, but you will not customize your clothes. You will customize that steak, but you won't customize your clothes. You'll customize that relationship, but you won't customize the clothes. Come on, y'all. We gotta do better. We gotta start customizing our clothes. Our clothes are mass produced. The only way that you can get a customized style for your customized body is to get a customizer, aka a tailor. And everyone thinks tailors are uber expensive. If you want to invest in your clothing, so my ladies in the professional industries, my ladies who are in corporate America, my ladies who own their own business, ladies, if you want a custom-made, impeccable sense of imaging and branding for yourself, go to a tailor. You cannot expect to get stuff off the rack and it's just supposed to fit you perfectly because they did not make the clothes with your body in mind. That may sound harsh, but it is the absolute truth. They did not make the clothes with your body in mind. And so you just have to get a tailor who has your body in mind. They know your body. They see your body. They have measured your body. Also, it's very important to have your measurements on hand. And your tailor will be able to provide you with realistic measurements for your body. That is your bust, your waist, and your hip. That's going to help you when you go online shopping too, because so many women don't know how to shop online because they simply don't know their measurements. That's another, listen, let me write this down because we're going to have discussions, y'all. Because I want y'all to start loving yourselves and looking better. Let me write that down. Yes. Get a tailor. Love a tailor. Now, my tailor happens to be my mama. Especially since I'm close. I live close to her and she don't know it yet, but she's my new tailor. It's okay. She's fine with it. She'll be okay. She'll be completely okay. But I do have resources. So if your clothing is mass produced and you want it custom made, go to a customizer, aka a tailor. Tailors are all around you. They are begging you to bring them your clothes so that they can help you look better. And the fit of things is more important than anything. If you don't understand anything else I ever say or you ever see on a live, on a post, on a webinar, on a class, understand this, ladies. Fit is more important than color. Fit is more important than style or aesthetic. Fit is more important than anything. The reason why we still talk about the little black dress is not because it's black, but Coco Chanel made sure that fit was paramount to anything. Black was her go-to. But people forget the other side of the story. She was all about impeccable fit. She was a seamstress, a tailor. She was about that life. And if you are not about that life and you still want that look, you need to start being about that life. That is what being a closet shopper is about. Maximizing the minimal. So you can wear this little black dress a number of different ways. But you have to understand its true potential. You can only understand that when it fits you the way that it's supposed to. Get a tailor. Yes, you will look and feel better. Deborah, you are on it today, sis. Thank you so much. I get passionate when it comes to tailoring. I get passionate when it comes to people buying a clothes. Now, I'm not saying that you just buy ill-fitted clothes. And here's another thing. Matter of fact, I'll just save it for, we're going to talk about fit later on today. Talk about the fit of clothing. We'll move on. But get a tailor and make best friends. So, number 9, create a style uniform. Now, this is one, yes, I do appreciate it, Deborah. Now, this is one that I absolutely think is a must-have if you are not as comfortable or you don't know how to get dressed every day in the morning to your liking, or if you always feel frustrated, get a style uniform. So get a style uniform. What do I mean? So you know how some people have uniforms for their job, get a uniform for your life. Something that, get something. See, okay, so let's talk about this. When it comes to, especially my plus size ladies, oversized clothing doesn't necessarily make you look bigger. Ill-fitted clothing and clothing that is not structured well. So let's think about this. Think about those Grecian goddess dresses. They have overlaying fabric. They are technically oversized, but it's about the draping, where it comes together, where it pulls together. And so, maybe that should be another live. Just know that you can have something that is oversized, but still fit to your body. We're gonna talk about that later. I can stay on that forever. But get a style uniform. So a template that you can always go to feel great, to look better, and to be your best. For me, that is probably a fit and flare dress with a simple cardigan and some cute, quirky flats. That is my style uniform. Now, that is very vague description. That is a very vague description. The description is very vague, but it's still a uniform. So if I know I don't have time to think, I need to get something, I'm always going to pull at a cardigan. I'm always going to pull at a fit and flare dress, so one that's fitted to the top and flares out at the bottom. And I'm always going to grab a pair of quirky shoes. That ensures that even though I don't have time, and even though I don't have a plan for what I'm wearing, I don't have a clue about what I'm wearing, I have a plan. So when you don't have a clue, have a plan. That is what a style uniform is. Having a plan even when you don't have a clue. And it'll save you every time, guys. So think about what your style uniform can be. Maybe it is a sweater with a pleated skirt and maybe some booties. Maybe that's your go-to for this fall. Get a style uniform so that you can take the frustration out of getting ready in the morning, and you always have a template to use so that you always feel better and look better with something that you know and trust and are comfortable with wearing. So, number 10, lay out your clothes the day before or lay out your clothes the week before. Now, I say this, and my mom used to make us do this all the time when we were little. This is for those of you who have a hard time getting ready in the morning. You don't know what to wear. You always say you have nothing to wear. Again, adapting that closet shopper mentality. Maximizing the minimal. Understanding the potential in your clothes and the versatility in your clothes, because you understand the versatility in yourself. Yes, I say that all the time. Yes, I do. Yes, exactly. Most times I don't have a clue. Like, you can ask my husband. Most of the times I don't have a clue as to like what I'm gonna talk about specifically, but I always have a plan. The plan is to make you guys feel and look better, and the plan is to spread my message of fabulous everywhere I go. And so that's very vague, but that's a plan. And I can always think of something with that plan. And so laying out clothing in advance, what does that do? Well, that makes you realize a few things. One, how little time you actually put into the clothes that you wear. You would not believe, I have like style consultations and do personal shopping for people. And so I cannot, it's almost embarrassing the rate of women who are like, oh, well, why would I pick out my clothes in the morning or the day before? Thank you for the heart. And if you don't mind sharing this out with your friends, families, followers, frenemies, foes, whoever it is. Thank you for the love, honey. I'll say, well, pick out your clothing the day before, every day for a week. When I come back to them in a week, they're like, oh my goodness, I did not know that that would make a difference, but I never knew that. I never paid attention to the clothes that I wore. I didn't put any thought into it. I didn't put any time into it. There was no effort. It was just like good enough. And when I had to just sit there and think about what I wore and how I wore it, it was alarming. It made me realize exactly how much I didn't put into the clothes that I wore and how I was just walking out here willy-nilly. And it'll help you understand, hey, clothes are important. Style is important. Image is important. Why? Because you are important. It's like I was talking about, people are always talking about getting dressed up for certain events. Hey, Tony, thank you for joining me, honey. People are talking about getting dressed up for certain events. Yes. So you think about getting dressed up for special events and special occasions. A closet shopper knows there are no special events, special occasions. You are the special event, the special occasion. So every day that you get dressed is getting dressed up. Change that mindset. You are the special occasion. You are that special thing that requires that special effort. Because again, you as is, you as you are, without any additions, subtractions, or alterations, are more than enough. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can embrace your fabulous and do better. So that is number 10. But then number 11, the bonus one, be a closet shopper. You've heard me talk about this a few times. And so being a closet shopper, all of these things are helping you become a closet shopper. Maximizing the minimal, so taking a little and making a lot. Understanding the value and importance of the clothes, and understanding the value and importance of you. Going on top of that and building up style and confidence, building up a sense of self. That is what a closet shopper is. They look in front of their closet every single morning and they feel like they're going shopping, because they are. Your closet is like a mall. There's so many endless possibilities. Do you see them? If you do not, come and join me every single day. Yes, you are the special occasion and require that special effort. So embrace your fabulous. That's a perfect way to put it, Deborah. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. And understanding that you are the special occasion. A closet shopper, someone realizes they are more than enough as is. So they need to show their worth, know their worth, and double charge their worth. That means time, energy, effort, and money. All that, all of the above. If you do not know, if you want to start that, but you don't know how, if you have tried and failed, that is why I'm here. And that is why I'm telling you, if you want to start today, go to bit.ly/closet shopper. That is bit.ly/closet shopper. I'm going to get out of here, but before I do, I want to say that I am Chary, a personal stylist, and your new style BFF. If you want to go from frumpy and frustrated to fly and fabulous, I am your girl. I do that through the power of confidence and style. I also help you realize, if you are in the corporate arena or in the professional arena, that fabulous never takes a break, and so your style never takes a break. If you want to learn more about being fabulous, go to my Facebook page, my business page, Emerald Girl Chronicles, and go ahead and like it. Go ahead and share this out, and go ahead and enjoy the rest of your Sunday morning and your Sunday afternoon and your Sunday evening. Hopefully this has prepared you for the upcoming week, and if not, come on back tonight. I'll make sure to prepare you in any way that I can with the power of style and confidence. Ciao for now, gems. Bye.